Arknights!
Greyy is a 4-star splash caster. He released with Chapter 5 Necessary Solutions alongside Chen, but is now available either through headhunting or recruitment, using the tags Ranged, AoE, Slow, and Caster. Greyy has no combat experience whatsoever, likely due to his past working as an electrical engineer aboard Rhodes Island. He stands 163 centimeters tall, was born on the 6th of June in Bolivar, and is of the Pero race, specifically a greyhound. In his archive files, it's noted that Greyy was born in a poor district of Bolivar to an unskilled laborer father and care home worker mother, both in fragile health, and the family struggled to survive on their meager income. Introverted and practical like his father, and physically frail like his mother, his childhood was harsher than most, though he showed remarkable talent in the arts. He learned about Originum from his mother, whose surprisingly deep knowledge of arts he never fully understood. Growing up in a slum plagued by blackouts, he scavenged discarded Originum fragments near a smelting plant to create a makeshift light. Using a staff built from repurposed materials, he channels electricity and Originum by raising voltage to force ionic collisions and generate energy, a gift that might have secured his future had he not been infected. After losing his family, Greyy found new purpose by joining Rhodes Island, where his skill in electrical arts earned him work maintaining the generators. Honest and quiet, he remains deeply grateful for the chance to contribute. As a loyal Pero, even while infected, he treasures companions who share his lonely path. The whereabouts of his infected parents remain unknown, dead or quarantined, and he likely contracted the illness from them. For Greyy and other children like him, careful guidance and compassion at Rhodes Island are essential to protect their fragile hope and future. Greyy is confirmed to be infected. He has a cell Originum assimilation of 7.2% and a blood Originum crystal density of 0.3 parts per liter. The notes in his medical file state that there is internal crystallization and the infection has reproduced in his internal organs. In his character art, drawn by Akutsama Jurochan, Greyy wears a white, high-collared sweater underneath a dark brown hooded coat, with white hat and goggles resting on the front of it, a large gold and black collar around his neck with a chain, brown gloves, a metal belt with 2 pouches on it, a metal satchel hanging off of his waist with a paw print keychain hanging off of that, black pants with stirrups at the top, and boots with large zippers going down the middle. He holds his staff in his right hand, which has some gears and a large light bulb on top. In his voice lines, voiced by Mai Fujigami, who also voices Miho Nishizumi in Girls und Panzer, I-401 in Arpeggio Blue Steel, Nagisa Shiota in Assassination Classroom, Machiko and Gabriel Dropout, Best Girl Sadio Kawakami in Persona 5, Admiral Graf Spee in Azure Lane, and Howa Type 89 and RPK-16 in Girls Frontline. Greyy often talks about his electrical engineering.
ドクター、こんにちは。僕はちょうど医療部の電源回路を検査していたところです。ついでに皆さんに書類をお届けして、いえ、パシリなんかじゃ。お医者様たちが僕の病気を見てくださっているんですから、その恩返しがしたくて。最初は僕が電気系のアーツを勉強して、少しでもスラム街のみんなに明かりを届けようと思ったんです。もう二度と夜にあんな辛い思いをさせたくなくて。真っ暗な夜は本当に怖いんです。真っ暗な中で暮らしている人も本当に羨ましいです。ロドスにはこんな立派なオリジニウムの発電設備があって、僕が住んでいた場所にももし1台だけでもこのような発電機があれば、みんな暗闇に慣れてしまうことも、光のない生活を日常だと思うこともなかったと思います。僕にアーツの基本を教えてくれたのはお母さんなんです。僕は若い時のお母さんのようにアーツを使えるだけじゃなく、病気がちなところまで似てしまったってお母さんが言ってました。今も生きてれば 一緒にロドスに来れたのにな。メイヤーさんの倉庫の電気使用量に異常が？またメイヤーさんですか。どうしよう。ケルシー先生もラボの配線を増設したい？それから、イフリータさんの部屋がまた停電？ドクター、助けてください。
At E2 level 70 with max trust, potential, and module, Greyy has 2007 HP, 699 attack, 130 defense, 20 resistance, a 60-second redeployment time, 22 DP cost, and has a 2.6 second attack speed. His range is the standard range for an AoE caster. At max trust, he gains plus 300 HP. At max pot, he gains minus 2 DP cost, minus 10 seconds to redeploy, and plus 6 attack speed. His talent, Electrostatic Field, at E2, slows the target he hits for 0.6 seconds when attacking. Greyy has 2 base skills, with one being unlocked at E1. His first base skill, Electrostatic Field, when Greyy is assigned to a power plant, he increases the drone recovery rate by plus 20%. His second base skill, Skillful Craftsman, when Greyy is assigned to the workshop to process any material, plus 50% byproduct rate. Grey's first skill, Tactical Chant Beta, gains SP over time and is manually triggered, lasting for 25 seconds at all levels. Level 7 starts with 5 SP and needs 39 SP to proc, while M3 starts with 10 SP and needs 35 SP to proc. At level 7, Greyy gains plus 45 attack speed. At M3, it's plus 75 attack speed. His second skill, Electrostatic Discharge, gains SP over time and is manually triggered. All levels start with 0 SP and need 60 SP to proc, with level 7 lasting for 26 seconds and M3 lasting for 30 seconds. At level 7, Greyy gets plus 65 attack speed and his talent Slow is increased to 1.7 times. At M3, it's plus 80 attack speed and the slow is increased to 2 times. Greyy has an SPC-Y module named New Beginning, which makes it so that Grey's deployment cost is reduced by minus 8 to 22 DP. When at module level 3, Electrostatic Field is fully upgraded, making it so that Greyy slows the target for 1 second when attacking. He also gets plus 170 HP and plus 5 attack speed. To unlock and fully upgrade this module, you must have Greyy at E2 level 40, have 100 trust with him, have your own Greyy defeat at least 8 foes per battle for 5 battles, 3-star stage 2-3 having your own Greyy and at most 3 other vanguards as the only units in the squad, have 3 module data blocks, 15 data patching strips, 5 data patching devices, 4 semi-synthetic solvents, 5 Aura clusters, 6 RMA 70-12s, and 75,000 LMD. Greyy is a bastard child of a D-cell binder supporter and a splashcaster, and that's okay. Personally, I don't really see much use out of him beyond the first few chapters of the story, since after that part, D-cell binders like Suzerain are just so much better, but he can sometimes be pretty handy to have. His talent allows him to slow foes for 1 second when attacking, with module, which is 0.2 seconds longer than supporters. Both of his skills freeze his pathetically low attack speed, with his S2, the one you're going to be using the most often, also doubling his talent slow up to 2 seconds. However, to get Greyy to that point, you need his module maxed out and his S2 raised to Mastery 3. And if you're at that point in the game, you're probably well past where you would find Greyy useful at all. Medium-high priority if you're just starting, but very low after Chapter 6, I'd say. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter and Blue Sky for updates, and please check out my other Azure Lane and Uma Musume videos as well. Come back tomorrow for next week's character and story teasers.